It will have artificial intelligence for fish detection.
Most of the questions we receive, is this a fish or not? Is this a school of fish? Is this some kind of vegetation or is it a carp?
We remove all this guesswork. We will use machine learning algorithm that is trained by experts. It will have 3D depth maps, personal mapping, and bottom harness and vegetation maps will be also included in the CHIRP+4.
You want to tell me like we're gonna see where the fish is exactly?
Yes, everything will be in real time. So you can make decisions quickly. You will know where to fish.
What we do hope our customers will continue speaking with us because, technology aside, innovation aside, we really like our community.
Hello everyone, I'm here in the headquarters of Deeper and I can see it already on the table. I have a CHIRP+4 and here is the very first owner of the CHIRP+4, Jolanta. Can you tell me what's new about it?
Hello, Simas.
Hi.
Nice to have you here in our headquarters, in our garage, where the magic appears. We have a new product, CHIRP+4, that has the newest technology. It will have artificial intelligence for fish detection.
What's the main thing? What AI will do? How it will impact the user experience?
A lot of anglers are saying that, what am I seeing there? How to interpret the data? Is it a fish? Is it a noise? Is it a vegetation? So we remove all this guesswork and we will use machine learning algorithm that is trained by experts and the model recognizes where the fish is.
I heard that it's finally have AI built in. Can we speak more about it?
Yeah, sure. So AI is a buzzword these days and, we decided to add it to our product because that's very popular. Add AI to it and it will sell. But actually we had a different idea. Let's start with the background, why we want to have some certain AI elements in our products. Here in Deeper in customer support, we receive a lot of questions from our customers about how to interpret the sonar data. Basically, our current sonars, they show what's underneath the lake and they show fishes, vegetation, rocks, whatever. But you need to learn how to read this data because sonar is a very serious measurement device. It shows ultrasound reflections from various objects underwater, and you need to learn how to read the sonar. And it's not easy, there's a learning curve. So when a person who never used the sonar before starts looking at all those things he sees on the screen, naturally he's a bit confused.
That was for me actually when I first time was introduced with the CHIRP+2 as well and how the sonars work. And I was looking, Robert was telling me how it works. For me it was completely new, and within the years I finally understood how to understand where is the fish, but I still make mistakes.
You can use it for 1 year, for 2 years, for as many years as you want. You can never master this because sonar shows underwater data, and what happens underwater is it's not constant. Things change depending on the location you're fishing, on the fish species that are there in the water, like on weeds and stuff that's there underwater. So it's not always the same. In some lakes, you can master understanding what kind of fish species you see on the sonar screen, but then you go to a different lake with different species, with different, underwater ecology. Going back to the questions we receive in support, most of the questions we receive, is this a fish or not? Is this a school of fish? Is this some kind of vegetation or is it a carp? Those questions are very natural. As I mentioned, the sonar shows you ultrasound reflections, and the shapes you see on the sonar screen, they're very different from like photos or videos, and you need to learn how to read it. For example, in most cases, fishes on the sonar screen will look like an arc, but not all the time. Sometimes it can be half an arc or a straight line. It really depends on whether the fish entered the ultrasound cone and went through it, or it just stuck its nose into the ultrasound cone and then went back. or whether the sonar is stationary under the fish or the fish is moving or not. If the fish is stationary and the sonar is stationary and it scans the fish, it will be a line, not an arc. And those arcs can be of different shapes, sizes, thickness, etc. There are a lot of other different conditions that have an effect on how the fish will look like on a sonar screen. So it's not an easy job to interpret sonar readings, and it's very natural that people ask these questions.
How AI will help us in this situation?
Air bubbles, they provide the same strength of ultrasound reflection as the air bladder inside the fish. So naturally, air bubbles are marked with fish icons by those algorithms. Sometimes, especially during spring, vegetation has a lot of oxygen inside of it, so vegetation reflects ultrasound in a very strong manner, and this also confuses those basic algorithms, and they show fishes all over the place because they look mainly at the strength of the ultrasound reflection. So if the object is hard enough, it reflects ultrasound very strongly, and then the algorithm looks at the strength of the reflection and tries to guess whether it's a fish or not. Machine learning algorithm, in our case, it looks at the whole form of the reflection, not only at the strength of the reflection, but at the form. So if it sees an arc on the screen, or even half an arc or line, it will mark it as a fish. So that's the main difference.
As I understand, like many users send you their scans asking if that's a fish or not a fish. What do you think? It will help or reduce those requests for you?
Probably we'll receive less questions from customers, much less questions asking us whether it's a fish or not.
Will it have as well 3D map like we had in the CHIRP Plus 3? Because I was with you like CHIRP Plus 2, we had the 2D maps. CHIRP Plus 3 with the 3D maps.
Yes, it will have 3D depth maps, but also we are enhancing the experience of personal mapping, and bottom hardness and vegetation maps will be also included in the CHIRP Plus 4, meaning I will see bottom hardness in 2D and in 3D, and vegetation map in 2D and also 3D.
So in 3D, you want to tell me like we're gonna see where the fish is exactly?
Yes.
So we can see it exactly where are the weeds, where the hard bottom, if it's a deeper place.
Yes, you will see the bottom structure, the bottom composition, the weeds where are, and the fish, and everything will be in real time. So you can make decisions quickly. You will know where to fish, where that carp is.
That's good. that is very good. About the bottom hardness and vegetation, you mentioned something. Can you expand a little bit?
Vegetation and bottom hardness maps are very important for the anglers because fish don't just swim around. They relate to the structure and the environment. Let's start with the bottom structure. Different fish species prefer different types of bottom. Carp often prefer clear hard spots among weeds. These areas offer the best feeding conditions. Hard bottoms hold more natural food and allow carp to feed efficiently without bait sinking. If I'm an angler, I want to know where I should feed the fish. So that's why bottom hardness maps are very important. Another important thing is vegetation maps. Vegetation is classic fish holding areas because in the weeds there are small fishes and predator fishes hunt small fishes, so I want to point these areas. So that's why with CHIRP Plus 4 I'm not casting blindly anymore. I know exactly where to cast the rod and where to fish.
Let's jump a little bit back to the beginning, I guess. Why the name is CHIRP? What's behind it?
That's a very good question. CHIRP means compressed high-intensity radiated pulse, and the main difference of it compared to traditional regular sonars is that it emits wide range of ultrasound frequencies compared to the fixed ultrasound frequency emitted by a regular sonar. And this gives a lot of advantages, so much clearer and crispier image, better depth detection, much easier interpretation of the density of the object. So you can interpret whether it's a hard or a soft bottom in a much more accurate way compared to the traditional sonar technology. And also gives a better fish detection. There are other technical advantages when it comes to signal processing, stuff like that, but I'm not going to speak about this.
I see the design completely changed. It's not solid color anymore, we have camo.
I would say we finally have camo, because a lot of anglers were asking and saying that please make camo, it's for carp anglers, it's very good, we want this, and we finally found the technology how to make it. It wasn't very easy task, but we did it.
But you did it.
Yes.
So who is it for? Is it for me, like amateur? I just started carp fishing 2 years ago. Or it's for professionals, maybe very, very beginners?
This is what I really love about this product, because it is designed for angler to grow. It is very useful for amateur angler as you are, because with AI we remove the complexity of sonar readings. But it also is absolutely useful and created for professional anglers because of the mapping of the bottom harness, vegetation, and professional anglers are competitive. They need to know where the fish is, and with AI we will tell you.
I'm actually very excited about this launch and looking forward to use one of these. Do you have any final words or thoughts about the CHIRP Plus 4?
With CHIRP Plus 4, the goal is really simple. We want to turn users from saying what I'm looking at to saying that I understand what is underwater and I know where the fish are.